Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Shadow. Today we are trying this absolutely wild Calyrex Ice team with weakness policy with the Terra Normal, so Clefairy can activate it with this Brick Break to get +2 and unleash huge Glacial Lances. But we've also got some pretty other meta supporting casts. We got Pelipper for some wide guard support. We got Urshifu to take advantage of that rain. Raging Bolt is really solid, especially on this Calyrex team, as well as Ogerpon. Overall, Calyrex and Clefairy, weakness policy, this is pretty good. Let's hop right into it. Okay, so we're going with Kyogre Dusclops. I think I'm going to lead Pelipper Calyrex here. I think that's a pretty safe play. Raging Bolt actually could be good as well. They don't have priority blocking on their team actually, so I'm actually going to bring Raging Bolt Calyrex lead with Ogerpon's pretty good. I think we want Clefairy still. And I think we still bring Pelipper just for like some wide guard. I think here. Other thing about Terra Normal Calyrex is now we do have to worry about, say, like fighting coverage on, say, like the Urshifu, something we don't usually have to worry about. We also don't get like the Terra Water Resist from Kyogre here. So, gotta deal with that, but I think we're all fine. So I think here we're just gonna try to get Trick Room up pretty safely and go from there. See, so Rillaboom Dusclops. This is interesting. They're probably gonna want to try and burn me, is what I'm expecting here. So what I might do is just protect. Now they know. Oh yeah, I actually cannot protect on this one. So I'm gonna do here is first I think I switch in Clefairy. I think Clefairy is actually Actually, I'm gonna bring Pelipper because I can throw him with like Hurricane next turn. And Thunderbolt into Dusclops, just trying to get some chip. I also have Fling into Dusclops, which I don't know if it's going to do much, but it should be interesting. I don't know what Fling with the Berry does, but maybe it just does more damage. We'll fake out Pelipper, that's fine. Thunderbolt, and I'm assuming we're going to see a Will-O-Wisp. Yep. Yeah, missing, but it don't really matter. I think here we just doubled the Dusclops, I think here. Just Weather Ball and Thunderbolt should pick up the KO here no matter what. So I think once we get rid of Dusclops, we're in a really good position. We'll take a bit of damage there, that's fine. I think this should KO. Yep. Well. Yep, so Dusclops down, that's huge. That allows our Trick Room to be a lot more threatening, which just what we want. Raging Bolt's in a pretty good spot. If they're just going to ignore it, I mean, based on what they're doing, it's probably like Wood Hammer, Grassy Glide, U-turn. They could just go for a Protect here. So what I'm going to do is, I think I Wide Guard. And Thunderbolt Kyogre, I think, is the play. They're gonna Terra, probably like Grass, I'm assuming. Yeah, that makes sense. See what they went for. Maybe they'll get a bit greedy and go for a Water Spout. But Wide Guard here, Protect from spread. Grassy Glide, expecting that we live actually, which I wasn't expecting, but that's fine. And we'll get to Thunderbolt. So we are faster. That's good to know. That's a huge para. Won't lie. And they did go for Ice Beam. Ice Beam makes sense there, but I just wasn't feeling too pressured to say switch out. And I could Wide Guard here again. Bodyguard's really safe, but I think what we're going to do here is actually just try and Hurricane and switch in Clefairy. Because I think maybe like keeping Thunderclap in bad. So we'll get the Slowmon in here. They cannot move because Para, that's great. Come in, they went for a Protect, Knock Off. Don't love that, but that's overall fine. We will get a free Hurricane here. Doesn't KO, but overall fine. And here I can pretty much just double follow me and just pick up a free KO if we want to, or I could switch in Calyrex here if I want to, but I think I'd rather just Hurricane follow me. That feels really safe here. I could Protect. That also is an option. Grassy Glide comes out, not surprised. That does quite a bit. We do have Speed Kyogre though and get a free Hurricane. It does kind of look like they do want to kind of focus down Clefairy, so I think these next turn. First, I can stall out their Grassy Terrain, so they won't have Grassy Glide priority, which is going to be great when Trick Room goes up. We also will heal Clefairy a bit. Based on the damage they did, we should live a Grassy Glide. It also isn't priority. I'd probably want Pelipper to go down here. Scizor, okay. I think I switch here. There's a reason not to. And I'm going to Protect. This turn will actually may come in handy just to avoid like bullet punches and such. But from here we'll just get a free following into Trick Room next turn. Protect. I'm assuming they're probably bullet punching that slot. Yep. And then, I don't know what Rillaboom goes, probably just targeting down this slot with the Grassy Glide. The fact it's going for Grassy Glide almost makes me wonder if they don't have the maybe they don't have Wood Hammer, so they're just going for Grassy Glide. So it could be a weird set. I don't think I normal Terra Normal here. Just go for this. Maybe I could have Terra Clefairy to get, well, it wouldn't matter because we have to Terra to activate Weakness Policy. Bullet Punch come out, free KO. They will get to do free attack in Calyrex, but I feel we're all fine here. They are knockoff, okay. That was a worry, and that did a bit more than I expected. But we do get Weakness Policy, so maybe a good thing. And Trick Room goes up. I didn't really have any other ways to play around that. We do have a pretty, I think we bring in Raging Bolt here, and we just Thunderclap Scizor. That's the play. Now +2 here, nothing's really living. So I'm going to Terra Normal, Strive, Bullet Punch, and Thunderclap the Scizor as well. Could be Banded as well, like Banded Bullet Punch based on damage. Even though I don't think Banded Bullet Punch would KO at this point, because Calyrex does have pretty good bulk. I think that's the only way they would win, is if Bullet Punch does in fact KO Calyrex here. Thunderclap will go first. Does about half. Really good damage. Raging Bolt will go down to Life Orb soon. Okay, so they only go for Bullet Punch there, so we'll just get the free double knockout. And getting the Weakness Policy activated off their own knockoff. Don't think it mattered, but kind of a funny way to activate it. We didn't have to do it this time. But overall, got into a good position where Trick Room gave us exactly where we needed to put everything. Only lost Clefairy, didn't get it. But everything really did well, did its job, but felt good. Let's end game number 2. Okay, well, we're going into Koraidon, which I know Calyrex has a really good matchup into. I also know they're a Sun team, so I definitely want Pelipper, but I think I just lead Clefairy and Calyrex here. I also think Overpawn's not that bad here. I think I'm bringing Overpawn as well. And I think we just go with this. Main problem with Terra Normal now in this matchup is the fact that now is they now can hit us with Collision Course, which I don't love necessarily. I can minimize their fire damage with Rain, but I can't minimize it with Collision Course. So that is something I have to worry about. They do lead Entei Umbreon. I'm fine with this. Not too concerned. Foul Play is definitely a threat. I do think I just follow me here. And Trick Room, I don't think really anything to do. We could also Heal Pulse instead if we want to go that route, but I don't want to risk of a Sacred Fire Burn. That's my main concern. They could bring in Koraidon as a chance to get rid of the fairy, but I don't think they're going to do that. Sacred Fire, this makes sense. Adlo Expanded. Taunt. Okay, that's fine. Could have been worse. I actually kind of need to get rid of Umbreon, or else Foul Play is going to be doing even more. So I think I gotta do here is Terra Normal, Glacial Lance, and Brick Break. And just try and get into a good position. I don't think Entei will necessarily Terra here. But I don't think I can just let Umbreon get off of Foul Play. Into +2. Because it's pretty much super effective at that point. The Brick Break does a minuscule amount, but we'll get +2. And Entei should live. We're just going to hope Sacred Fire doesn't burn. I feel like I've played that game way too much. But let's see how much will this do. Umbreon lives as well. That's unfortunate. And a Yawn. Okay. Now I love... Well, not great at all. You target down Clefairy as well. Okay. The other problem with that is... yeah, it kind of makes sense now that they don't go for, say, the burn. Because that would be probably like one of the few ways they could lose. Is, well, like, now they can get sleep turns, which is a lot more effective at slowing me down than a burn. I think I just go for Follow Me and keep clicking Glacial Lance. Because if they don't protect, then they're going to go down. We also have Sturdy, so we can definitely guarantee at least one turn. If they don't protect either of them, that's just a free plus. So that's just free +4. I'm not sure why they wouldn't. We are going to sleep, which we may need a turn 1 wake up. I'm getting both those out, yeah, isn't the worst for them, but we are +4, and we are asleep. Now here's the problem of being Terra Normal, is as soon as they come in with Koraidon, we are under immense risk, and we don't have Protect. That's the other problem. Raging Bull as well, so if we were awake, this would be just perfect. How many turns of Trick we got? I think I may just switch in. Switching in Pelipper isn't bad here. So I think I'm just going to Glacial Lance, get my first turn, and switch in Pelipper. So I will get rid of their Sun Boost. I don't think it will matter too much. Maybe there's a chance we live Collision Course. I don't think we will. We do stay asleep. So we will need a turn 1 wake up next turn. So they do double it, it would appear. And that should definitely guarantee a KO. Which, yeah, fair play. They also covered for the possible Pelipper switching. And now here I have to... It's a bit harder because I've got Follow Me. There's a few different options. So I could Follow Me because they could possibly go for Thunderclap. I think I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel. Actually, kind of have to attack here, so I'm gonna follow me. This is a bit of a weird awkward position. So I think I'll follow me to get rid of the Thunderclap and just Hurricane the Koraidon. That does make sense. It's kind of a hard position because there's not really any good spot for me here. Hurricane will go and protect. And they probably just went for a Thunderbolt here, which we're fine to take, but does break our Sturdy, and that's the problem. Just managed to return to normal. That's fine. If I could have gotten a... yeah, I think I have to make a reach here. I'm going to try and call a Terrifier. I think this is my only way back in. This is Terrifier and we outspeed. That'd be great. I think they would still. I mean, that's the thing we needed them to do. The problem is just if they Thunderclap, they win. They also just outspeed there, so that probably wins anyway. Probably should have Spiky Shield. Crit definitely didn't matter. They probably just outspeed anyway and KO. Yeah, GG's. A bit rough. I think Umbreon not dying there. If Umbreon dies, then it's great. I also wonder, like, would Terra Ice be really cool? Like, Terra Ice with the Brick Break, because that's another option. Then you get the boost as well. So there's no way anything's living, which could be an idea. But overall, Calyrex did get two big ones. Maybe I should have waited and not KO. Maybe I should have just switched there, because that probably would have been safer no matter what. But GG's. Let's head to game number 3. Okay, so Zamazenta, not the greatest thing to go against here. I definitely want Ogerpon for Amoonguss, so I think I still leave these two. These two are really good here. Ogerpon's nice, and I'm actually going to bring Urshifu just to deal with, like, the Zamazenta boost and such. Actually, Urshifu's actually really good here, so I think we bring these 4. Could bring, say, like... reason I don't want to really bring Raging Bolt here is they can threaten it across with quite a few Pokemon, so defensively it's not going to do much, and Pelipper I don't think is needed as much. Sure, Hurricane's good, but I think we have better options. See if we can clutch up this final game. But if we can just get Trick Room, I think Amoonguss is the problem. So as long as we can keep Amoonguss out of the equation, we're fine. So we may have to sacrifice getting Weakness Policy for, say, the Ogerpon. We also don't have Protect, which is a bit... I personally prefer Protect over Imprison. Zamazenta Floor remains fine. We do have to worry about a possibility of Heavy Slam. That's something we have to look out for, which Clefairy doesn't want to take. But I think here we still just Trick Room. And yeah, Trick Room, follow me. I think we still go for that. They're gonna Terra. What will it be? If it's like grass. Okay, so it's on Flutter Mane, Fairy, so they're just going for damage here. That's fine. We will take that. Main concern right now is just we're not going to get the Weakness Policy boost. Let's go for Dazzling Gleam. This could be Specs then. See off the damage. Okay, so actually go for Iron Defense. I don't mind that. I'll say. Body Press is a bit more of a problem. So we have to worry about that. But I think we're gonna take a risk here. This is all in all a bad play. Maybe we get a crit. This is a play where I'm throwing for content. I just want to mention this. Do not do this play. This is a bad play, and I realize this, but I want the content here. Because if this kills, that's funny. But don't do this. If you're going to win it in a regional, do not make this play ever. For multiple reasons. But I think this is a possibility. They wide guard. Oh. That's great. And we know we won't die to Flutter Mane here. Accidentally made the greatest read ever. So we're +2. We'll see how much this high horsepower does. Because next turn they won't be able to tear out. They can't tear out the weakness. High horsepower does not do half. Dang. Yeah, that's a bit sad. The crit did not help either. Okay, I think we gotta bring in Urshifu, and Urshifu is just gonna try and KO Zamazenta. I don't think there's any way around it. We could bring in Follow Me, but it doesn't matter. I think we just gotta take out the dog, the shield dog. I think Surging Strikes would KO here. And I'm gonna actually high horsepower Flutter Mane so we don't get blocked by wide guard. And we also, if it gets bad and they don't have, if we can get to a point where they don't have spread moves, there is play for just Follow Me and getting Trick Room back up. So that's another play. At this point, we got a +2. If we KO Flutter Mane, we're +3, and nothing wants to take Glacial Lance at +3. Can't tell you that. High horsepower will connect. Does a KO? Nice. It was a safe play. I could have gone for Glacial Lance and gotten the chip onto Zamazenta as well. But I think I'm just going to have to hope Urshifu can do it. It will not do it. At all. Oh. Shoot. That did a lot less than I thought. Guess I should have gone for Glacial. Unfortunate. I thought Surging Strikes would do a bit more. Well, dang. Well, Ogerpon comes in. There's still a chance. Another Surging Strikes will just KO, they can't protect. I think it definitely depends what they have. Because it's definitely still winnable. In comes Gouging Fire, that's fine. Because that's just a free Ivy Cudgel here. And I don't think Ivy Cudgel I don't think makes contact, if I remember correctly. It's Speed Booster too, that's great. 2 more turns of Trick Room, just gonna Ivy Cudgel and Surging Strikes. They also can't really safely burn Bulwark because of Surging Strikes. We'll get a nice free KO into Zom. We'll see. I think in this position we're in a good spot. Because if they do go for Roaring Bulwark, I don't think Ivy Cudgel makes contact, if I remember correctly. I guess we'll see. It does not. Okay, I remember correctly. Yeah, Ivy Cudgel's a funny move. Why it does not make contact, I don't know, but I mean, it could win us the game here, because now Ivy Cudgel is still a huge threat to that Gouging Fire, and Gouging Fire is not in a great position with the speed boost under Trick Room. And Chin Pow in the back, that's perfect. Because Chin Pow is not going to deal with Urshifu well, especially if it's the new meta double dark type moves. And I think we're in a good spot. I could double the Chin Pow, but I do think this KOs if I'm right. Maybe. We'll see. If it KOs Chin Pow, then I think we just win. If it doesn't, I think we're still in an okay position. They do protect, that's just fine. That's perfect. Ivy Cudgel comes out, does it KO? Yes. No crit either, so wouldn't matter. Gouging Fire goes down, Chin Pow protect, not gonna matter. Surging Strikes will just come out. It will not KO. And now they remember what it does. They instant instant FF there. Not even going to see the next turn. But weakness policy, Calyrex gets the second win. But overall, thoughts on the team, very funny. This is some best of one closed team sheet stuff. I think as soon as people see this coming, they will beat it. This is not a great best of 3 team, but I think in this like grand challenge, kind of still like global challenge stuff, this is the funny team to use. And I was wondering if like Terra Ice could also work at the boost as well, but overall, very interesting, very fun team. Rental code will be in the description if you want to try it. But thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.